Hey now, it's Gilly again. I am showing you my homemade version of a roll crimper for a 410 shotgun shells. A homemade roll crimper for 410 shotgun shells. Watching all the videos, trying to figure out how to get the center dent and the edges and the curl and all of that. So I grabbed a 1/4 inch extension by 2 or 3 inches and a 5/16 socket, as you can see. Well, maybe not, my focus isn't that great, but 5/16 socket. I then, on the center of the socket is round, and the back side is obviously square for the 1/4 inch. So what I did was I took a drill bit and drilled into the center until it was just past the point on the back side here looking through where you couldn't see the round anymore. It was into the square just a little bit. Then, that being said, I took this piece off the socket, and this is on there really good, so I'm not going to pop it off, but I ground see if you look inside, it's 4-sided like the socket piece. I ground those 4 sides down longer on each side, as you can see right there, and there, and there, so that it would come down an extra 1/4 inch past the whole opening, but still stop and be seated firmly, all like really seated firm. So now when you look in, you can see that the tip of the extension sticks through the center by 1/8 to 1/4 inch. So the intent is now to put this end in the chuck of the drill press and slowly apply pressure as it's turning, and that should then bevel and roll the edge over, maintaining a decent taper, and with the insert in the middle pushing into the center, make the rollover edge. And the backside of that socket being slightly beveled the way it is should actually help the plastic curl over and roll. So I'm hoping, I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to have to discharge a couple of shells because I don't have any empty hulls. And I'll fill one with sawdust and wads and get it, or just wads even, and get it solid, and then try the crimp on it on the drill press. I'll let you know how it goes. I think it's going to be a winner. The ones I've seen guys make, they're using a piece of a nail, a great big framing nail, you know, like a landscape spike, and a dowel that they shape down 2 sizes and then drill a hole through and pin and all this. And this doesn't require any pinning because the square holds it. The square edge will round, but eventually will come to a round when it's spinning. And yeah, I think it'll work out great. The only other improvement I could think of possibly making is making this socket a 12 point. So then it would have all those extra mini flares. So you could actually use this as a crimp start for plastic shells, or a crimp die for plastic shells that have the already flutes. And also work as a roll crimp for ones that don't. So I thought that might be the only next best advantage, or improvement on it. Sorry. All right. Peace and hair grease, hippies. I'm out. It's Gilly again.